Hi everyone. At the moment, we are really being asked to re-examine the coiling serpent at the base of our spine. Some call it our Kundalini, our sexual energy, our life force. There's lots and lots to say about this, but I'm going to try to keep it as compact as possible. Where to begin? For a few years already, universe is inviting us to heal and understand the way we relate to sex, romance, love. This has been going on already for a few years, but things are coming to a culmination at the moment. The binoculars are really zooming in on this theme, and it's asking of us to understand and re-examine whether this Kundalini, this life force, is used for life or for destruction. There is so much damage and trauma on this theme. I don't know even where to begin, but I'm gonna try. The past weeks have really been about how we connect with one-on-one relationships. So a lot of people might already have a sense in how they use their life force if it comes to matters of sex and romance and love. What we can even ask ourselves, what is love? But I think that will be a completely different video, or else it's going to become too long. So I will convert it to the sex and romance. What is that about? And there's also this part of how do we interact in ways of romance and sex? Is there are we in our adult awareness, or are we still reciprocating what we have missed as a child early on in our upbringing? And at the moment, we are healing a lot of trauma if it comes to neglect. If you are a person who have carried and I think everybody has, to be honest, if you really want to take a good look in the mirror and understanding how you use your life force, a lot of people have placed their inner child on the front seat of their needs if it comes to romance and sex. So to say it very in a very plastic way, people who are attracted to women tend to seek the nurturance and the warmth and the female qualities and the suckling of a baby on the mother's boobs, to still reciprocate what they haven't gotten in their upbringing. And it's a very, very tricky theme. I know a lot of people will find it even offensive. Given a good hard look at how am I in this how do I connect with a woman? Is it from an adult point of view? Is it also from a healthy, detached point of view? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with sex. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with boobs. But I'm asking you to reevaluate, from what point do you interact. And this moment, the energy is really after a few weeks of intense one-on-one connection, to really get a very good sense of what we encounter in our romantic and sexual experiences, to take a very good look at, okay, what is it that keeps showing up in my life. And now this energy is asking of us to retract, go to the base of our spine and understand and re-examine, how to use your life force. The moment you will let your inner neglected child run the show, you will always overgive, not being able to set proper boundaries, not have a healthy detachment towards romance, sex. And there will always be frictions and problems in this area. So a lot of inner child work is at play right now. Also for people who tend to be attracted to men, they're searching for security, strength, feeling safe in the arms of a man. The little child who feels needs to be protected because it feels it cannot or couldn't protect itself as a child, has still some issues concerning protection and safety and the male powers, so to say. And in some way, we need to re-examine both sides, even if we are. It's not only about the sex that we feel attracted to. We are also re-examining our divine masculine and feminine qualities inside of ourselves, so we can strengthen the qualities in ourselves that we are searching for in our partner. This way we can remain an autonomous human being who is capable of connecting in a healthy way with a partner, if it comes to romance and sex. Also, there are a lot of traumas on the sexual aspects. I don't think I need to go very deep into that. I think a lot of people have a very clear sense of what sexual trauma means, and this is really arising to the surface at the moment. And it is asking of us to see in what way it's still standing in our way to use our Kundalini in a healthy way, in a healthy and empowered way, or are we continue to using the serpent power in a destructive way? There's a lot to digest on this topic. Ultimately, it's all about alchemizing the illusion that satisfaction and true fulfillment is being found in the other. And I know this is a century old theme, and I know a lot of you guys might think, yeah, I know it by now. Love is in me, need to love myself. There is no ultimate joy to be found in the other. But there are still in each and every one of us traumas or identifications to be alchemized. and to take a good look at that. Because if we really examine how we use our life force right now, it will create such a tremendous strength for us in the future. Life force is so important to become the soul that we want to be in this world. And if the life force leaks away to certain areas in life that are destructive of our soul purpose and not empowering of our soul purpose, it's it's going to how do you say that, sabotage. That's the right word. It's going to keep sabotaging where we want to go. For instance, very symbolically, if we want to climb the Mount Everest, we need a lot of life force for that. But at the same time, we keep giving ourselves away to receive love or intimacy or sex from a person because we think we cannot live without it, and we cannot set healthy boundaries in this. It's going to leak life force. It's the same as with how you say it, a mobile phone. And we have all these apps nowadays on a mobile phone, and then sometimes your phone shows you how many sleeping apps you have on the background, but they're retracting energy, so it's good to completely cut them off from energy. And that is the same with this team at the moment, with what we are doing with our life force. Is if there are still things that are leaking life force, we really need to start cutting the cords at this moment, so we have our full potential of life force to climbing that Mount Everest, because we're gonna need every single little bit of life force we have in us for this ascension process. So much love, and talk to you soon.